All right, good morning, guys.
Good morning, everyone.
So, just a couple of bugs to work out. Dad's shivs here, just need a shim in there. This one, you can see this wear mark. That's where the purse line rides. It needs to be a little bit further in.
So the goal is to not have to stand here and tend it. You don't want to have to be standing here applying pressure on it to bring it in, because the guy that's over at the roller has better things to do, like plunge for fish and keep them scared back in the net, and knock down the web that piles up in the middle, and making sure that the block is positioned. So this is supposed to be like a hands-off, non-time consuming deal, and it wasn't. It's kind of annoying. So so we'll get a couple more shims in here and we'll get that dialed in. So you just pull in and just pile the line up on the deck, and then you can just kind of come over here once in a while and grab a handful, throw it out of the way, rinse and repeat.
Yeah.
And so pretty minor deal there. Of course, this was a pretty major deal.
Yeah.
That decided to spring a little leak, and that was not anticipated. And
yeah, let's see if I can get up under and see what's up. Yeah, somewhere right there is that little pinhole. So.
Which is weird because it was like squirting up. It must just be like the blister of rust, and that's the way that it was going, huh?
Yeah. So Mom stepped down after our set was hauled in, and she's like, "Whoa!
Why is it so slippery here?
Is there jellyfish? Are the jellyfish that slippery?" And nope, it was a little pinhole of oil coming out of this and running down the deck. So got that all cleaned up and got this disconnect on the way in. So now we're just about to take this motor out, and hopefully it goes pretty smoothly. We already broke the bolts. Thankfully they came out after just one skin knuckle. Then we got the proper tools this morning. So
yeah, so we had this other motor on a crab block that came with the boat, and it looks to be in good shape. We got it off, the shivs off it last night, got it off the plate it was mounted on and everything, and that went pretty smoothly. And so at any rate, they're expensive but not terribly expensive, maybe 800 bucks or something. I think I got ours on eBay for significantly less for the crab, or for the Seine block, that one there. So you just kind of shop for something comparable. You can measure it up, the length of it and the width of it, and find out what size it is as far as like cubic inch, or I guess cubic centimeters.
yeah, I think it's measured in cm, right?
Yeah, and match it up with a different motor, and then it's just a matter of getting the right mounting bolt pattern,
Form factor,
and shaft. And so all of that stuff is pretty easy to figure out, and then a guy can go from there. Oh, look at that. So now, I don't know if you guys can see it. Let me get a flashlight here. So this is just chain driven. It's got a sprocket in there, big chain. So we should be able to lift this up. It's got a couple of slots in that plate, so you can lift it up, and then hopefully we can wiggle the chain off, and then that should just pull straight out. And then all we got to do is wrestle that sprocket off this shaft and put it on the other one. And fingers crossed they're the same. I'm guessing it's just both.
they look the same.
Just straight shaft. They're usually not very fancy with these things, so.
All right, through hydraulic assistance, we just lifted our deck winch up here and laid it on its side. So yeah, you can see the internals here. Big ol' heavy chain, big ol' sprocket up there. Yeah. So Dad's just loosened these 1/2-inch bolts here, holding on a retaining ring for the sprocket.
All right.
That's totally just gonna pop off there, I can tell.
Yeah?
Yeah.
Is it? Where's that pry bar?
That's totally moving already. Oh, this hits something. All right. Well, through a flash of brilliance, we realized that there's probably a quick link somewhere on this big chain. So it has the little retainer, right?
It's open on one end, huh?
Mm-hmm. Like a big fork, right? And
Yeah.
it goes all the way into the whole thing.
Here, hold that on there for me, maybe. So, yep. So it goes.
Yeah.
I think it goes towards you, right?
Mm-hmm. Yep. I just saw you push that end, so cool.
Yay!
Wow. So now this motor should just fall right out practically, hopefully.
Oop. That's part of it. I don't want to lose. Okay. Just leave that just
Ready?
like that. Yeah, got it, buddy.
Yep.
Nice.
Wow. All right.
I can't believe that. So, I'm very thankful that we took the time to put the stainless pad on deck. So, this is threaded on the top, so we can just drop bolts through the deck winch into this. And then it's got long bolts that come up from underneath in the fish hold that go into the bottom of these plates. A lot of guys, they just put these on deck and they got a long bolt that extends down through into their engine room or their fish hold, whichever one it happens to be over the top of. And that would entail like unbolting it and pulling it off the deck and then having to reseal it, and just a huge amount of work.
Yeah. No fun.
Yeah.
Especially when you just put it together days ago.
Yeah. So these actually came off the fishtail for when we had it rigged up for seining. We figured that we'd probably never seine our little boat again because there's just no reason to. It's just so small. And so we just popped those off of those and put them on here, and off we go. So that was very nice to have that.
Yeah.
All right, so next step is just to get the sprocket off here. Might need to take it home and just use our little press deal for it. We'll see. So yeah, that might be a good thing to do.
Yeah.
Go home, have some coffee, some lunch.
Yep. All right. Back at it. Got our deck winch repaired. Gonna try another test set. See how things go. It's okay.
Hey everyone, just a quick shout out to the first members of our channel. William Voigt, Sandra Dunbar, Keith Evans, Mike Thomas, and the one and only Kiwi Fruit. If you'd like to join us and support our channel, you can do so by following the link over there in the corner. Sign up as a member. There's different levels and different perks that come along with it, and it makes videos and our channel possible. So we appreciate your support, and we'll see you again soon. Thanks, guys.
there's one spot right there where the net kind of pulled out with the lead line.
Yeah.
Can you see it where the...
It's toward right there at the lead, where the yellow ends. No, it was right after the pink buoy right there.
Yeah, I think it...
But I don't see that now. I think it might have fallen. You can gather this stuff.
Any of you seasoned skiff men out there, feel free to leave a comment down below. Let me know what I'm doing wrong here. We really do only have 2 full seasons under our belt of fishtail, and we didn't go to school in the seine industry at all. We're all self-taught, self-learned, so you guys probably can't see him, but we just came up out of the lead. That's the big mesh on the net into the small net mesh here. This is the main body of the net. Over this way, you probably can't see him, but there's some pink corks. That's where the king ring is, which is the end, the lead end of the purse line. So yeah, I'm just trying to recall what we used to do quite a few years ago, 6-7 years ago. 2018 was our last full season of seining. I think did we fish 2019? I don't remember. You'd have to check our playlist, but yeah, it's a long time ago now. So I know I've been told in the past that you never want to turn your boat past the corner over here because a lot of fish tend to hang over there. I guess if the tide is flowing that way, or if it forms the corner like that. So at this point, I usually did try and hold the boat back this way while they finish reeling it in until they get it corked up, or until they get the purse line in here in a minute. So we'll see how this goes. I've also been told that you don't want to leave the door open right there, so you want to try and keep the boat is that triangle under the lead line there as small as you can. So yeah, anyway, lots of little things that I'm probably completely glazing over, but like I said, we're self-taught. Only gleaned little bits and bobs of information over a couple of years. can do it now or in a little bit. Yeah, you can drop that anytime, right away. Yep. You can pop me. Over there, Mom. On the rail.